you think of your wedding day, what's the most memorable moment?
I think when I walked down the aisle, I started crying. And my dad was like, are you okay? You can back out any moment. It was the best. But I was crying because it was such a beautiful moment. It was so beautiful and wonderful. And as the videographer kind of cleared the way, and I could see Karel, I just broke down in these heaves of joy, I suppose, yeah. And that was one of the memorable moments for me. And the other one was, of course, the incident with the chillies.
Incident with the
We
chillies?
had dried chillies in our arrangements, flower arrangements on the tables. And one of the candles burned down to the chillies. And what do you make tear gas from? Chillies. So we were talking, we went, and then somebody realized it's the chillies, and they said, oh, blow out the candles, it's the chillies. And it actually worked out to the better. It was a disaster. Everyone was like blowing out the candles and running outside and hanging out the windows and stuff like that. But in the end, all the adults, let me put it that way, the bigger people, the older people went, they took their chairs and they went and they sat outside. And we cleared the air inside and we could dance and have like loud music and so on. It was a lovely evening. I think Karel's grandfather stayed until 11, which is quite a late hour for him. He's at that stage he was 70. And that was a memorable moment. Something bad happened, but it turned out to be so good.
And when you started sharing your space, living in the same space, that can be quite tricky.
It can be quite tricky.
Do you close the toothpaste? Do you pick up your
do you
underwear?
push it from the back up? Just, no, that's still a problem. I think it's a big adjustment for anybody to start living together. And what Karel did was he had the 2-week rule. If something is bothering me and I don't tell him within 2 weeks, then sorry, gone. You can't bring it up again. Because I've got the memory of an elephant and he doesn't. So I used to fight and go, yeah, but 5 months ago you said this and this and this and this and this. And that really upset me. And he would go, but why didn't you tell me at the time? So I think the best advice from his side and from our side now is to do that. When something bothers you, tell your spouse immediately, because then you don't build up emotions.
It doesn't fester.
It doesn't fester. It doesn't build like a champagne bottle that's just going to explode. So I think that was the biggest thing. So we fought the most about the Roux in the beginning, because I would go, yeah, but 5 months, and you go, no, I'm not listening to that. And I go, but no, but it's more than 2 weeks, and you just now it's easier for me now. It took time. It took time to get into that whole thing.